The Alberta government has new rules for sexual content in school libraries. A few months ago, the education minister said parents had reported 4 books with some sexually explicit text and pictures. Government officials searched and found them in some school libraries. The minister ordered schools to pull those 4 books off the shelves and launched a public survey asking what parents, educators, librarians, and the public thought. Now the minister says all Alberta schools must get any sexually explicit material out of the libraries by October 1st.
We believe that students should be curious, inquisitive, and exploratory about their world without encountering sexually explicit content in school libraries.
Banned will be any content that contains a detailed and clear description of a sexual act. Students in grade 10 and up can have access to non-explicit content if it's developmentally appropriate. Resources that discuss biological processes like menstruation or references to kissing or hugging will still be accessible, and religious texts like the Bible won't be scrutinized. Schools must provide parents with a list of everything in the library, and they'll need new policies by January governing how to handle complaints and review library material.
Teachers just don't have the time. School principals just don't have the time to do this extra busy work.
Schilling says provincial underfunding has led most schools to cut librarians, and the government isn't providing any extra funding for the additional work. He says many schools already have library standards, and the new rules are politicizing the issue, creating tension between teachers and parents. At least one school trustee thinks the screening is doable, but says it will take time.
I think that the majority of resources in schools are already well categorized and cataloged, so this should not be a difficult process.
One conservative parent group is pleased that they'll get to see lists of what's in the school library and happy about complaint handling rules.
We would want to see timelines to get back to parents, some sort of transparency around whether the complaint is already heard and is closed or whether it's still open.
The minister says the standards won't affect what resources teachers can choose to deliver lessons in class. But for now, school staff have extra homework this summer that's going through their collections and looking for anything that could be out of line.